Everyone knows that all Kung Fu comes from Shaolin. 1,000 years saw this city as the capital of China. Zhengzhou, the birthplace of Chinese civilization, hailed as the center of China since ancient times. Come to Shaolin Temple of Song Mountain, and you will see students from all around the world. Stay in urban Zhengzhou. You will find the modern urban planning as good as Memphis in the USA.
A cluster of martial arts schools surrounds Shaolin Temple. Foreign enthusiasts come all the way to this place to learn Shaolin Kung Fu. The historical Zhang Yue Temple unveils ancient worship ceremonies. The Songyang Academy revives an archaic academic life. Hello everyone, welcome back to Joy in China. I'm your host Dave Hennessy. In the last episode we toured Shaolin Temple and watch the breathtaking Chun music Shaolin Grand Ceremony. In this episode, Dan will show us how foreign disciples learn Shaolin Kung Fu. To pass on Shaolin Kung Fu, martial arts schools of different sizes surround Shaolin Temple. The schools attract many Kung Fu learners, and many of them are foreign disciples. Next, let's get to know some of them.
And what led you to come here?
My personal interest in martial arts and kind of a desire to go from having it be a hobby to a career.
Okay. And what kind of a career do you envision for yourself in martial arts?
I enjoy learning it a lot, and I figure passing on that enjoyment of it to others would be good. So I want to eventually, after I've mastered a style, open a school that I can teach others.
Okay. And, I think everybody knows that martial arts, or at least the style of martial art that you're studying, originated from China. What do you think are the benefits of actually coming to the sort of origin of this practice that you hope to turn into a profession?
It's the benefits of going to someplace else are there. It's a new culture, it's a new place, so you make new friends, you learn a new language, you learn things about both yourself and the world you live in. So you become smarter and, I guess, wiser in the ways of another culture, instead of being isolated in the one you were born in.
Mm-hmm.
People cannot mention Chinese Kung Fu without citing Shaolin. Shaolin Kung Fu is the symbol of Chinese martial arts, as well as a symbol of China's cultural exchange with the outside world.
Well, the one I study here is the Shaolin martial arts. So it's the one that everybody thinks of when they think of like Jet Li or Jackie Chan. So where that sits with other martial arts, I'm afraid I don't know enough about the martial arts yet to be able to give you an accurate description. But it does, I found the benefits of it would be, as opposed to other martial arts I have studied, is I'm becoming more flexible, I'm becoming faster, I'm becoming stronger. And that may just be because I'm studying it more intensively, or that may be specific to the style. I don't know yet.
Ancient people said, Kung Fu originated from Shaolin. A view of each style and school of Chinese martial arts proves that Shaolin is the leading one. You can see many aspects of Shaolin Kung Fu everywhere. Far beyond its physical practice, Shaolin Kung Fu also brings you a profound spiritual realm.
I would say it teaches discipline, both in physical limitations. You're able to put up with a little bit more pain, whether that's from exercise or from being hit, or but also on the spiritual or mental side of it. You become more patient, more tolerant, and as well as more disciplined, because you put yourself in with a group of people who aren't necessarily as athletic as you or more athletic than you. So as individuals are unique, you end up finding more about yourself as well as other people.
Shaolin Kung Fu, with its unique charm, has attracted groups of enthusiasts to learn martial arts in Zhengzhou. The martial arts schools make great contributions to the handing down of Shaolin Kung Fu and the spirit of Shaolin, as well as introducing Shaolin Kung Fu to more practitioners. China is reputed as being a state of many ceremonies. One ceremony that worships heaven has played an extremely important role in ancient politics, culture, and society. This ceremony can date back to the Zhou dynasty 3,000 years ago, and it evolved from people's worship of heaven. Ancient people believed in the mandate of heaven. Thus they called an emperor the son of heaven. Many Chinese emperors led the officials to hold heaven worship ceremonies in Mount Song. In the meantime, they prayed for good weather, prosperity, and peace for the country.
祭天，我好像听过这个词，但是我不太明白了，是什么意思？
祭天呢，就是说在以前的时候，这个皇帝他们登基以后，他是一个国家的最高的统治者。比如说像你们美国的总统，但这个总统是选举出来的，但是这个皇帝不一样，他是世袭制的，就是说父亲是皇帝，孩子也是皇帝，但是他们这个地位是没有办法得到巩固的，所以他们呢就想了一个办法，什么办法呢？就是说通过来祭天，来证明自己呢是上天派下来的天子，所以呢人们呢才会服从啊他的管理，然后服从他的统治。
明白了。
In the first year of the Yuanfeng reign of Emperor Wu of the Han Dynasty, 110 BC, Emperor Wu toured and worshipped Mount Song. Suddenly, the echo of "Long live the Emperor" came from the mountain. The emperor blessed and thus ordered the building of Taishe Temple. Meanwhile, Taishe Mountain was called as Mount Song and the Central Great Mountain, among the 5 great mountains in China. Emperors loved visiting Mount Song, and Empress Wu Zetian held heaven worship ceremonies here many times. She worshipped the god of Mount Song and extended the Zhangyue Temple. Afterwards, the Zhangyue Temple was flourishing and used as the site for heaven worship ceremonies during many dynasties. Cypresses at Zhangyue Temple are of different shapes. Some special ones are even named after animals. As they are believed to be divine, the cypress is able to bring people fortune, so people like to pray here.
This is another tree at Zhangyue Temple that locals believe contains a very strong spirit because it contains the images and distortions in its bark and wood of animals. This tree, more than 2,000 years old, is the monkey tree. For example, here we see the figure resembling a monkey, the eyes, the nose, the mouth. And as we continue around, there are many more figures that people believe resemble monkeys. And here's another one here, the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And as we go around, we'll see many more. So that's why they believe that this tree contains a strong spirit. There's many shapes of animals inside of it.
Zhangyue Temple is where part of the film The Shaolin Temple was shot. Some famous scenes were filmed here.
您看过当年那个少林寺那部影片吗？
看过那个少林寺，这部电影是给全球介绍一下那个少林功夫的文化，是吗？
对，那部影片当时的大部分的取景都是在我们刚才走过的这个中岳庙取的景。
是吗？
对，而且我们正前方的这个台很宽敞。这个当年少林寺影片那个火烧方丈那个镜头，就是在这里拍的。
原来是这样。
Zhangyue Temple is a place to worship the god of Mount Song, as well as a famous Taoist temple. The god of Mount Song, enshrined inside, was treated as an emperor. There are many fascinating legends about Zhangyue Temple. One of them is about Wang Zijin, a widespread story in the area of Mount Song.
听过这个王子进吗？
王子健他是中国历史上的一个太子，是吗？
哎，对，您对中国的研究还是很深的。 这个王子进呀，他是一个太子，他就非常喜欢的修道。那么他修道的时候呢，就来到这个地方。这个道士呀，他修道呢达到了一定的成就，他就告诉这个王子进呀，说在7月7号的时候呢，会有一只仙鹤，飞到这个地方。到时候呀，您就可以乘坐这个仙鹤升天了。果然7月7日的时候，真的有一只仙鹤来了。然后王子进呢，就骑着这个仙鹤升天了，到天堂了。
Wang Zejin became an immortal on July 7th. Legend believed it that it is also the origin of the Chinese Valentine's Day. This gives the song of Mount Song a tint of romanticism. Zhangyue Temple is incredible indeed, and there are also many tourist attractions around Mount Song. Many temples are situated in Mount Song. There are 72 peaks at the top of Mount Song, and 72 temples at the foot of Mount Song. But the most appealing one is Huishan Temple, featuring tranquility, antique, eminent monks, and a legendary reputation. It is a famous temple in Mount Song. After visiting the quaint Huishan Temple, you have to see a rare relic called the Chimu Chua Gates. The Chimu Chua Gates at the foot of Mount Song, Dongfeng County, were inscribed with the stories about how Yu the Great and his father Guan controlled the water. The characters on it are powerful and stretching. The calligraphy is one of the masterpieces of the Han Dynasty, which are highly evaluated by experts of epigraphy at home and abroad. Sanyang Academy, one of the 4 great academies in the Song Dynasty, was named after its location at the Yang, that is, the north side of Mount Song. It is not only a famous academy which taught traditional Confucian doctrines and fostered scholars, but it also is a place that houses precious cultural relics, such as the Wu Zhitin's gold slip.
可以给我们介绍简单的这里的那个松阳书院吗？
松阳书院呢，它最初是建于北魏时期。最开始呢，它是作为中国的佛教圣地，后来一直发展到了唐朝，这里就是作为这个道教的发展圣地。然后一直到了北魏时期呢，这里就是作为中国新儒学的发祥地，就是我们现在所讲的理学。当时是这个理学的许多大师，包括程颐、程颢、朱熹，都曾先后在这里任教。所以说，松阳书院作为中国理学的发祥地，对中国现在传扬的儒学起着非常重要的作用。
Although the academy has been extended and rebuilt many times, it basically preserved the architecture pattern in the Ming and Qing dynasties, 128 meters in length and 78 meters in width. Buildings on the axis are divided into 5 parts, from the south to the north. They are the Xianxi Temple, that enshrines the teacher and scholars relevant to the academy, the lecture hall, Dao Tong Temple, and the library. The academy has 106 rooms, standing out in the colorful and painted temples of the Central Plains, with its local and Confucian manner.
那个时候，住在这里的那个水乡，他们的生活怎么样？天天的生活。
当时据史书上记载，北宋时期松阳书院它的面积是达到最多、最鼎盛时期。然后呢，宣扬理学也是最为鼎盛。据记载，当时的学生就有3000多学生。所以说呢， 包括他们日常的生活，他们不仅是住在这里，而且是学在这里，吃在这里。所以说，当时的松阳书院呢，可以是作为一个非常大的，相当于现在一个大学院校一样，在这里生活。
Sanyang Academy was famous for Neo-Confucianism in history, and the cultural atmosphere and cultural relics make it the most famous of all time. What are the attractions of Sanyang Academy? What kinds of stories do they have? Let's go check them out.
那在这里面呢，有很多看点。那最主要的就是有代表性的3个地方。第一个就是大唐碑，唐代的时候，作为松阳书院作为唐代一个道观的一个纪念石碑，非常大，堪称我们中国中原第一碑。
Sanyang Academy has many valuable stone tablets, while Datang tablet is the most precious one. It is the first treasure of this academy. 9.02 meters high, 2.04 meters wide, and 1.05 meters thick. The tablet is grand and elaborately inscribed. The 1,078 characters on it tell us the story of Sun Taichang, a Taoist priest of Sanyang, and Emperor Xuanzang of Tang Dynasty.
这就是大唐碑。
I've heard this referred to as the treasure of Songyang Academy. Can you explain why it's given that name?
首先呢，大唐碑它是在唐天宝3年，就是公元744年的时候修建的。然后就是因为它有3绝，哪3绝呢？第一是书法艺术，第二呢是碑身雕刻，第三呢是碑体构造特别绝。所以呢，因为这有3绝，所以称为松阳书院的宝贝。
And can you explain a little bit more about what we're looking at when we see this figure?
因为唐玄宗李隆基当年他来游历嵩山，来这里玩的时候呢，生了一场大病，所以呢，当时在书院就是松阳观，在这里执掌的道士孙太冲就为他炼了一颗药丹，然后唐玄宗李隆基他服下之后呢，慢慢就病好了。所以呢，这个李隆基皇帝呢非常高兴，就为了答谢他，表彰他的功德，在这里为他建石碑。
The second treasure of the Academy is a pair of 4,500-year-old cypresses, the Great General and the Second General. There is an ancient legend about these 2 trees. 3 old cypresses were standing in Sanyang Academy. When Liu Che, Emperor Wu of the Han Dynasty, visited Mount Song, he saw the luxurious cypresses, and thus conferred on them the titles of general. If you look at them carefully, you will find one strange thing. The second general is much bigger than the great general. But why is it called second? There is a story here about first impressions. Let's let our guide tell us in detail.
So this tree we're looking at here is the second general. That's its name. But actually, it's quite a bit larger than the tree we just looked at, which is called the big general. So why is the second general bigger than the big general?
这就是因为当年在1800年以前，汉武帝他在登山的时候呢，是先看到了那棵柏树，因为当时这里呢并不是像现在一样空地，当时是有非常多的树的，像一个大森林一样，所以说他先看到那个大将军柏，就封他为大将军。谁知道他没有想到前面还有一棵更大的，于是他就在登山的时候，登到这里的时候呢，看到了这棵柏树比刚才还要大。没有办法，因为皇上呢已经封过大将军了，没有比大将军的官还要大的，所以呢，他只好按照先来后到的顺序，封他做2将军，就是这个样子。
And how old are these trees, actually?
这棵树更老，这棵树是4500岁。
4,500 years.
是的，是的。
If we were to have some people stand around this tree and hold hands, how many people do you think it would take?
大约得7、8个人吧，像您这样的得7、8个。
Oh, wow.
对。
Very big.
对。
Just now we saw the second treasure of Sanyang Academy. Now we will see the third one, the Wu Zetian gold slip. the only discovered cultural object of the one and only Empress Wu Zetian from Chinese history.
那这里就保存着松阳书院的第三宝，最后一个宝贝，叫武后金简。
武后金简。
对，是的，就是这个。
Okay.
对。
Can you help us understand the meaning of those words? 武后金简。
好的。武后指的就是中国历史上唯一的一位女皇帝，也是第一位女皇帝，叫武则天。然后这个金简呢，就是武则天当年在696年的时候呢，登嵩山封禅，大功告成之后呢，在700年投下的一封除罪祈福金简。因为武则天她这个人物呢，非常有魄力、有才能，但是年轻的时候呢，杀过很多人，所以说在她年老的时候，经常会做一些噩梦。所以呢，她的使臣就是她的一个官员，就提出给她一个建议，说你向嵩山投出3封金简，就是作为祈福除罪。然后呢，一个是封禅的金简，所以这3封金简，当时呢是在700年的时候，胡超这个人登上嵩山，代替武则天投下3封。那么这一封呢，就是后来我们当地一位农民发现的，在嵩山主峰俊吉峰中发现的一封唯一的一筒，现在保留下来，所以呢，称为武后金简，就是他祈福的一个金简。
understand。
对，你可以看一下这个金简，它的金简这个是用这个99.999%的纯金做成的，含金量特别高所以说第一是工艺特别美，都特别好，然后第二呢是上面刻的字有63个字。这63个字就是当年武则天告召三官九府，让三官九府免除他罪名的这63个字。对。然后这个金简呢，由于它是唯一的一个皇帝金简，现在在全球也只有这一封皇帝金简。对，就是在嵩山发现的。
So very rare.
对，是的。
In possession of the greatest Confucians as the teachers here, Sanyang Academy rose to fame. It attracted many students and became one of the most influential academies in the Northern Song dynasty. Owing to its unique Confucian architectural style, it is hailed as a specimen for studying ancient Chinese academies, education systems, and Confucian culture. Today we visited Zhangyue Temple, Huishan Temple, Chimu Chua Gates, and the 3 treasures of Sanyang Academy. So now we've ended the trip to Shaolin. In the next episode, we will begin a new journey. We will explore Kong Baiwan Mansion and enjoy its fortress-style construction. We will tour Du Fu's hometown and learn the poet sage's thoughts. See you next time. Bye.